That's right, Jen. Back in Iraq, there's a new sheriff in town, and this time it's one of their own. Back here at home, U.S. forces like the 3rd Brigade are getting ready for their new mission.
The mission in Iraq has completely changed. The Iraqi forces are the lead on every mission now. So the American forces are now standing next to our allies, the Iraqi army.
Now that Iraqi forces are responsible for policing and protecting their own citizens and country, U.S. troops are making the adjustments in theater and back here at home.
When we go over there, we expect to actually be doing more of training and advising the Iraqis. So how do we integrate the Iraqis into our formation to maximize their abilities?
Go! Get in the house! Go!
Hammer Focus affords 3rd Brigade soldiers a valuable platform to learn firsthand what some of the challenges are going to be downrange.
We're throwing a lot at them. You've got townspeople out, you've got different dynamics, you've got a cachet they're looking for. Depending on how they act, the townspeople will be either docile or they'll be more aggressive. So there's some second and third order effects.
This training also provides these troops the opportunity to work through some of the cultural and language barriers they'll face before deploying to Iraq.
At each site we have at least 2 Arabic linguists, and in most cases they're actually Iraqis. They stayed in character the whole time. They didn't speak any English, they spoke Arabic.
The overall mission here is so that the soldiers can learn how to better interact with the Iraqi soldiers and what will work best for them to be able to communicate with the Iraqi soldiers and be able to execute the mission. It's very difficult to work with a force that does not speak English as their first language, so this allows them the capability of doing that.
Creating the most realistic scenarios possible is imperative to teaching these young soldiers the intangibles that normally could only be learned in country.
The training is realistic. We use the current TTPs used in theater, Iraq or Afghanistan, or other insurgency groups. We do have command detonated IEDs that we use in the scenario. We have small arms fire. Sometimes we use RPG attacks against the Bradleys or the tanks. So they're using current doctrine.
The lessons they're learning here in terms of how do you talk to the population, how do you treat the population, what is the escalation of force? You know, if somebody's coming at you or you have a mob coming at you, what do you do?
These exercises also prepare young leaders in the 3rd Brigade for the types of situations they'll face and sets them up for mission success.
As we're building the next generation of company grade leaders, they have to understand how do you provide guidance to your subordinate leaders to achieve a desired end state. And so by giving a company mission like this and enablers like an interrogation team, sensitive site exploitation team, it allows the company commander to try to pull it together, work with his Qatari Security Force counterpart, do those key leader engagements, and execute the mission.
Training like this provides them the capability of trying to come up with a plan on how they will utilize the Iraqi soldiers and support the Iraqi soldiers best.
Hammer Focus has provided 3rd Brigade soldiers with valuable training, giving them the tools necessary to help Iraqi forces lead their own way.